Today I've returned to an old favourite painting area. It's called Whisson. It's on the southern part of Moreton Bay. It's an old favourite area that I used to come to many years ago in the early 90s. Felt a little overwhelmed as a young artist then, but coming back I can see the potential, but I always love to believe that you can make a painting out of anything, so long as it's got good shapes, or what I like to think is good bones to it. And then we can add the muscle and all the flesh later. So let's see how I go. I'd almost put this scene down to finding the scene and going to this area to, boy, life does get busy, and it's amazing how you sometimes don't get the chance to get to some areas that are quite close to home. I think this one's only about 40 minutes from home, but it's kind of over the Brisbane River, then off the main highway. And I used to actually paint this type of scene quite often years ago. And I think I quickly realised that, you know what, they are a tricky scene to paint because there's a lot of horizontal lines and not too many opportunities to break those lines. So as for a subject to paint, it was kind of a little bit of like going back to my future. But with that, we still do need to concentrate and make sure I'm really sort of getting the values in, the placement, because it's quite a clear foreground, mid-distance and distance. And we did have a little bit of trouble with the light, just needing to wait for it to come out nice and strong. And there's a kind of a bit of a signpost or signage on this end, which I left most of it out. Okay, now we just need to suggest these trees in the distance. And there were so many great little buildings in the back there that I was tempted to put more in, but I felt the more I was putting in, the weaker it was making the composition, because it was just creating too much competition for all the different little shapes. And it just shows that we don't need all the bells and whistles, because there was a whole heap of cars parked in on the road on the right hand side underneath those trees. But there was a little bit of a hill looking back to Wynnum. And then now we start on the buildings. And a good trick is normally to get one in that little bit stronger than the rest, so that becomes the focal point in that distance, and you can see that little off-white, bluey grey one just sort of doing that job for us. Hi, hope you're enjoying the video. If you want more in-depth tutorials, I release exclusive videos to my Patreon each month. Paint with confidence. Click on the link to sign up today. And I always wondered whether this would have actually been a easier painting if I did it bigger, because some of those shapes on the it was low tide. Some of those shapes don't read as well as they do, I find, in a bigger painting, but we're trying to sort of keep most of these YouTube paintings study size, so that we can sort of get through and also do experiment with different ideas, or even try old ideas that I haven't done for years and just see how I would approach it now compared to back then, to see what I've learnt and see if I've managed to expand on the idea. It's a lovely little splash of warm, bright, sandy beach there. Quite typical of the beaches and ocean little areas near where I live. Because we have so many islands, they're not all super sandy beaches. The sand was probably brought here from another area, because they're normally that more muddy sort of colour, more mud flats. And that's probably the other reason why I haven't painted too many. And actually I was here just recently, just on the weekend after painting this, and noticing that we arrived and it was low tide again just by chance, but it did not take long for the water to come in. So it's amazing how fast, and probably just shows you how low-lying the area is as well. But that's always good just to sometimes try and paint with economy as well. And I think that's what I was aiming to do with this one, trying not to sort of really fiddle with things. I think this was probably more a true impression, as the word goes. Trying to paint with confidence and as much accuracy as possible, getting some of those nice little accents in of the yellow sign and the verticals of the trees, the diagonals of the shadows. But I do like the bigger brushes when just to come back in and just refine some of those areas. You can see how I'm just laying in a few other little shapes here and there, just to sometimes take away interest, or in these cases in the foreground, normally adding more. But just bring a little bit of that sandy colour up, because this is actually the boat ramp, I believe, even though there's a bit of a drop off, and I didn't really see too many boats being put in on both trips. So just got to be careful I don't overwork that mid-distance. It's always the concern. You can have some nice big shapes in the foreground, but it is so easy to get carried away. And it's like I didn't actually realise I was going to put a few more shapes in, but it's come together nicely.